The year 2016, what a year to be alive. The controversies keep rolling in. The latest is from the Okoye household. Peter Okoye says he doesn't want Jude Okoye to manage P-Square again. Okoye signing Jude Okoye. What are your thoughts?
2016, what a year to be alive, like you said. The year started with controversy, and to keep up with the trend, trust Nigerian artists and Nigerian entertainment industry to do so very well, right? We started with controversy upon controversy. Now it's back to the P-Square guys and Peter Okoye. First of all, I think we're tired of any P-Square controversy right now, or Okoye's controversy. Like, we're really tired. We're not even amused. It's not even interesting. If you see an Olamide and Don Jazzy have a verbal throwdown, it's interesting to watch, right? But anything with P-Square right now,
it's not fresh anymore.
It's not fresh. After they used their wedding and the marriage and the whole controversy around that, as a PR, whether it was PR or it wasn't a PR stunt 2 years ago, and they dropped the album, they were done musically, So right now we should be seeing, because these guys are in their own fields, they are legends.
14 years in the game.
14 years in the game, 5 fantastic albums, 6 albums. 6 fantastic albums, So we should be seeing them do better things, like, go to schools and, how you empower the youth, drop a couple of singles, maybe more collaborations, something more interesting. But, for you to come on Twitter, first of all, why does everybody have to go to Twitter?
That's digital,
Do you really need to do that? Knowing fully well, 24 hours later, you're going to apologize.
But he has to express, it's spontaneous.
You don't need to express yourself. What's Peter Okoye saying? He says he doesn't want Jude Okoye to manage P-Square anymore.
Yes.
Does he need to make that statement public? How does it help by making that statement
public? Because he's frustrated. They have been trying to do it for the past 4 years.
If he's frustrated, it's quite simple. If he has a contract, a management contract with Jude Okoye, who owns Northside Entertainment, if he has a contract with them, it's very simple. You wait till your contract finishes and you fire the manager.
But I don't think there's a contract.
So if there's no contract, then move on with your life.
Yeah, but Paul says he's not going anywhere, and P-Square can't function without 1 P. It has to be 2 Ps.
So then there shouldn't be P-Square anymore. That's the idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you're in a group and you have a different ideology about the group, it can be musical or creative ideology or business ideology, whatever, right? You go and do your thing. We've seen a lot of groups break up because of this. Don't now drag the manager into it, saying because he still wants to manage P-Square, the other half of your group wants to. Then that's it. Then let Paul work with Jude while you go and work on your solo career.
The way you're saying it is like, P-Square is not just any other group. This is like the biggest pop group in Africa. P-Square can just wake up one day and say they want to split. That's like, it's huge.
Then if he doesn't want to split, then he should work with Jude Okoye. It's simple. It's that simple. If there's a contract, this can work. If there's no contract, then what's the point? What's even the point of this conversation if they don't even have a management contract with their brother? So forget if it's his brother, is his friend, is his cousin. Business is business. You don't mix family and business together. It's simple. All right. So if he has a contract, if P-Square has a contract with Northside Entertainment, they should wait till the contract, ends and he can fire his manager. Other than that, there's no point.
Okay. This controversy has obviously, created a lot of headlines. Now there's some conspiracy theorists out there saying this is just a PR stunt, a gimmick for them to drop their next album.
If this is a PR stunt, it's tasteless. It's distasteful. If this is a PR stunt, then it's the wackest PR stunt I've seen after Skippy dying. Trust me. You understand? If you're going to fight with your brother and cuss him out or whatever in a series of tweets on social media, then 24 hours say, oh, okay, you know what, I'm sorry, I apologize. Then that's the dumbest PR stunt I've ever seen. It is sad if the Okoye brothers actually are using this as a PR stunt. First of all, nobody even believes. See, like we're done with P-Square, with all that controversial stuff. We just want to see good music from them. We want to get good music from them, fantastic videos. We're done with them. Nobody, if you can even feel it, nobody's really hyped about it. People are just reporting it, but nobody's really hyped. Oh, P-Square, I hope they don't break. Fam, you've done 6 albums, you've done sold out shows, everything. They're telling us we want to break. We've been waiting for you to break for 2-3 years now.
Do you think the last breakup story we had affected our brand a little bit?
It did affect their brand. It did affect the brand. It did affect the album. When Double Trouble dropped, right, a lot of people said it wasn't good. But I listened to it and it isn't that bad. But because they had stained their brand, they had Yeah, they had messed their brand up with so much controversy. People don't care about them.
Okay, but
it's the same kind of mess the band is going through right now.
Okay, let's forget about whether Peter you shouldn't have gone on Twitter and blah blah blah. Do you think he has a case? At the end of the day, looking at his tweets, looking at his rant, do you think he has a case to say, hey, big bro, I don't want you to manage P Square anymore?
It's fine if he doesn't want. See, Beyonce fired her dad.
Usher fired his mom.
Usher fired his mom, right? It's business. If you don't want to work with Jude Okoye, it's fine. It's fine. Like, it's business at the end of the day. No, no family here. Everybody has made money. They've all made money. He wants to move on with his life. He has this dance competition, Dance with Peter, going on for him. He has his own solo endorsement. So he should pick it up and follow his music career like that. And if he wants his brother to work with him from time to time, that can happen. But then get a new manager. And if you have a contract, wait till your contract ends and you can move on with signing with a new manager. It's that simple.
What do you think about the guy in the middle of all this, Okoye? He's not really in the middle anymore because he said he's with Jude Okoye. Do you think
and I like Paul. Paul has said, you know what, I still want to stick with Jude. Right? So he doesn't care about Peter or his feelings because he has said, see, bro, I want to stick with Jude. I think Jude is going to be a good manager for me. Simple. So it means Peter needs to wake up and smell the coffee. What's the coffee? If he doesn't want to work with Jude Okoye again, he had better, they can even work together. Who says Peter Okoye can't get his own manager while Jude is managing Paul, and they can actually still be function as P Square? Why can't we just think outside the box here? It's simple. Why must P Square have one manager? Why can't they have separate managers? It's all about sharing formula at the end of the day.
So Jude Okoye, what are your thoughts about him as a manager?
I think Jude Okoye is one of the best managers in the game, right? He's been able to, with the people he has worked with, right after the time P Square dropped their debut album last night, right? Under Timbuktu Records, shout out to Howie T. They started working with Jude Okoye. Jude Okoye has successfully managed Peter and Paul, P Square, to what they are right now. Superstars in and outside Nigeria, in and outside Africa. He's one of the best managers we've seen in the game in the last decade.
But some say he's very high-handed.
So what? It has worked so far. He's been able to manage P Square. It's worked for him, and he's also handling Cynthia Morgan. And so far, she hasn't done that bad.
Yes.
In fact, it was when Cynthia Morgan actually signed with Northside Entertainment, we all got to see the new and improved Cynthia Morgan. So I think Jude Okoye is actually a very good manager.
Okay, let me play devil's advocate. P Square breaks up. What's the future like for Paul and for Peter?
I think it's good. I think if they break up, we can now see their individual sides. We all know Peter Okoye is the better dancer and the showman, and we all know Paul is the better singer, right? Peter Okoye has already, started his Dance with Peter reality show, which is fantastic. I heard Paul also wants to sing with Paul. If these guys separate, I think it's good. Who says they can't do music individually? Who says music is the final step for them?
Okay, so what's the lesson that we can learn from all this?
Sign your contract. Understand your contract when you are going into management with anybody. Understand the kind of contract you are signing. Let everybody have clear job descriptions and KPIs. It's very simple. This is what my manager is meant to do. He's meant to scale my business. We have different kind of managers. You have your business manager, you have your talent manager, you have your road manager. Don't hire a road manager and try to give him the job description of a business manager. We've all seen that cannot work. So you see a manager carrying the towel for the artist, and I've seen this so many times. I'm backstage with one artist. The guy who's meant to be his business manager is carrying his towel for him.
He's taking pictures for him.
And he's taking pictures, and what's all that about? You should have a business manager who handles your business and is trying to scale your business. You have your talent manager who is in charge of, whatever is in charge of, which is improving your craft, right? Understanding the kind of producers and whatever you need to work with, studios and all that. So you can even double as an A&R at times. Yeah. Then your road manager is the one that takes care of your flight, your travel, public appearances or all that. Don't hire one manager and expect him to do 2 or 3. It still boils down to the fact that Nigerian artists need to be educated. They are not educated enough to understand the nitty-gritty of the music industry and the business. Facts only.